Wait. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comics Crypto, your source for everything collectible. Welcome back to another episode of Question and Hang, where we're going to hang out, give some updates around the collectible space, and answer your questions about collectibles. Digital, physical, we're here to answer all of them. And we're also going to be doing some awesome giveaways today, so make sure to hang tight. We're going to be giving away a VeVe Digital Collectible and also a graded Pokemon card, which we'll explain more in a bit. Very excited for that. Welcome, special guest, Up Crypto. What is up, my buddy?
What's up, fellas? How we doing? How we doing?
Good. How are you, dude? Good to see
Excellent.
you.
Yeah. Really excited for today's episode, guys. We're going to dive into this. We are going to unbreak some packs with a new platform we're introducing to everybody called DripShop. They're a really cool platform. Spencer, you want to dive into it?
Yeah. They're a really cool platform that we're partnering with. They do, phygital cards, similar to, some of the other companies we partner with, like Courtyard or Fanable. So they do digital pack rips. There's one thing that's really cool about this platform, though, is that you can actually stream and do like live streams directly to the platform and do like kind of like live shopping experiences. So similar to like going on Whatnot or eBay Live or something like that. We're going to be doing a stream next week where we go on live and you guys are going to be able to basically buy packs, but then we're going to rip the packs for you directly live on stream, and everybody on stream will be able to see, kind of what you pulled, and that'll go right to your account. And then, you get the option to either keep it vaulted with them or get it redeemed and sent directly to you. They do a lot of cool different collectibles, especially focusing on cards. But what we're going to be focusing on our stream next week is going to be Pokemon cards.
Yeah, sick. Pokemon is
That's
nuts
awesome.
right now.
I can't wait. I want to do that. I want
You
to
can
be
see
part of that.
all the cards live being pulled right now. Look at that. All the cards being pulled live.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh man, look at this. It's a 2021. That's it. Just Blastoise. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'll post this link here for everyone. Good to get yourself ready to go before the stream. So if you sign up using our link, you get a random amount of credit to use, anywhere up to $250. So it'll be a random amount. You could get as high as $250. You might get as low as $10. But either way, you're going to get free credit to use towards our stream. And also would really appreciate you guys jumping on and supporting us on that, because unlike some of the other platforms, us streaming and doing this, we actually get a portion of the proceeds of everything that we sell on our stream. So great way to support the channel and everything we're doing, and allow us to keep putting out great content for you guys. Yeah,
it's a really fun way to unbox or open packs, especially if we have the chance to do it with you guys live. We're actually going to try it out today to give you an understanding of how it works. Yeah. And we're going to give those cards away. So whatever you pull, we're going to do a giveaway at the very end of this episode. So make sure to hang tight to the very end. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway, and some people are going to win some Pokemon graded cards today. Yeah,
I think we're going to do one Pokemon graded card. I think we're just going to do one today, and then we're going to do another giveaway on our stream that we're doing on Drip next week.
Love it.
There's probably at least a couple that we'll give away next week. But we're going to show off the unboxing experience so you can see it.
Yeah, so make sure to hang tight until the very end, and also we're going to give away a VeVe Digital Collectible as well. So let's jump into it. Some cool news around of course, we have a giveaway too. Actually, I want to mention this. This is going to be ending tomorrow. So make sure to get involved in this awesome giveaway to win this X-Men graded card. Match your digital and VeVe. We're partnering with VMG Grading to give away this X-Men Mint 9 grade card from 1990. So make sure to get involved in this giveaway. A lot of fun.
Yeah, super
Go to our Twitter account to the top of the page and enter. Ted Lasso Season 4, you better believe it was just confirmed it's going to be out this summer. So stoked for it. This is some photos from I think not just from behind the scenes. These are actually photos from production. So these are screen grabs from the episodes that are final. We can see they're all color corrected. So the premise is Ted Lasso comes back to coach a female AMC Richmond soccer team. I love it. That's awesome. I hope that's Coach Beard right there. I'm assuming it is.
I think it's got to be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the glasses. It's
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I was telling Sean I haven't been paying attention to like any of the promos, and just based off of the way that the last season ended, I just thought the show was over. I totally didn't realize that they were coming out with the 4th season. So when Sean sent this to me, I was like, holy shit.
His son's so much older now.
I know.
But yeah, we're so pumped for this. This is gonna be great. I'm so excited. I'm sure the concept must have been very good for them to bring it back. All right, guys, I have to emphasize, I don't know if you all have been watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms on HBO, but it is absolutely wonderful.
So good.
I haven't started watching it, but I'm all about that.
Yeah, it's such a breath of fresh air from the Game of Thrones series, which is a very serious tone. This is pure comedy. It is funny. It's enlightening. It's a story about an underdog. And they actually reference the main character, Sir Duncan the Tall, in a Game of Thrones episode in like season 4. And they talked about how legendary this guy became.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh,
yeah, King Joffrey.
They spun it all off of that story.
Yeah, dude. King Joffrey, when he's alive, he's going through this book of all these legends, and he says, "Wow, Sir Duncan had 6 pages. He must have been quite the man," because he was rubbing it in his uncle's face. Yeah, awesome. So I'm so pumped for this. It is 2 episodes in, lightning in a bottle. They crushed it.
I didn't watch any previews for it, so like going in, expected it to just be like a normal dark Game of Thrones, and I just for anyone who hasn't seen it, that first opening title sequence when they start playing the music, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know instantly that it's a comedy.
Basically, the summary of the 2 episodes in 2 screenshots. Yeah. Anybody who's seen these episodes will laugh their ass off looking at these images, because right within the first 10 minutes, there's a shock in each episode. Brace yourself.
Now, I did see that. Episode 2, I saw it was the first 10 seconds.
First 10 seconds.
You're like, dude, what? Where is this going?
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
That's the only scene. The episode 2, the 10 seconds, 15 seconds, that's the only thing I've seen so far.
It is fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah. Must see. Gotta check it out, guys. So
guys, I just signed up for Drip.
Nice.
I got my coupon and I used your code.
Probably the first sign up.
Did they tell you how much you got?
I did. I got $10.
$10. All right.
Well,
that is more of a chance for somebody else to get a $250.
I kind of spoiled it, but I was going to see if anybody recognized what these are. Lego is officially releasing
Crocs.
Let's go. How many people are going to be wearing these at Comic-Con next year?
I know. Yeah, we're definitely going to see a few of these. Probably the ugliest shoes I've ever seen, but I love the collab.
So good. And remember, guys, we're going to be giving a lot of updates around the collectible space. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, make sure to ask them in the comments. We will circle back on your questions towards the end of the stream.
So Sean, real quick, I don't know if you have it in here. Do you have any of your tabs about Brandon Sanderson and the new deal that just got announced with Apple TV?
Oh, the book series. No, I did not include that.
No, okay, that's something I want to chat about at some point. I'll find the link for you to bring up, and then I'll send it to you at some point.
Yeah, you can text it to me.
Yeah.
Do something with an image if you can.
Yeah. Well,
that's awesome. Yeah, I heard about that. It's essentially their competition to Game of Thrones, or their answer to Game of Thrones, right?
Well, I'll give you. I've read all the books, so I'll give you the context.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, Slider? Yeah, Duck and Cover. What's up? Make sure to hang out with everybody until the end of the stream. We're giving away a Pokemon graded card and also a VeVe digital collectible. What is this? I'm sure you're all asking. Well, somebody bought it for $2.5 million. What is it? Well, it's actually the original 1976 Apple Computer Company partnership agreement signed by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. It sold for $2.5 million on Christie's. And this 3-page contract laid out the original ownership split, which was 45% Jobs, 45% Woz, and 10% Wayne. And literally founded Apple. This is the foundation of Apple computers. Crazy. The company that obviously reshaped computing, phones, music, and culture in general. What's kind of crazy is Wayne famously left just 12 days later, selling his 10% stake for $800. A slice that today will be worth hundreds of billions. Crazy.
Insane.
Crazy. But yeah, what a piece of history. I wonder, one of the most expensive pieces of paper in the last 50 years. Very curious who ended up buying this and to see if it's actually going to hit in museums or public display. A massive sale happened the other day. Of course, sports cards, man. There's a lot of sales I'm not even going to highlight. There have been many $500,000 sales that have happened over the past week. They happen every day at this point.
There's so many $1 million sales. Blows my mind.
I keep texting the people and they're like, okay, we get it. Sports cards are selling for a lot of money.
I just like, where is all this liquidity coming from?
I don't know. Yeah. It's insane. I mean, there's a lot of flippers, right? Like any sport. We'll go over that in a little bit. But, at the same time, there are also a lot of big collectors. So it's a good balance between all of it and speculation and Topps just keeping it fresh. Really wild. So this 2023 Topps Chrome LeBron James rookie gold refractor, limited to only 50 copies, Gem Mint 10. Sold for $1.11 million on Fanatics just 6 days ago.
What do you think it was Mr. Wonderful?
Maybe. It probably was. I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe one of his associates now at this point. Who knows?
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of which, if you haven't seen Marty Supreme yet, Mr. Wonderful acts in that movie. And
how is he?
Excellent. He's excellent in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's great. He plays just like a business tycoon asshole. It's awesome.
That is so freaking cool.
Yeah, he runs a pen company. Yeah, Marty Supreme is just saw that a couple nights ago. Awesome if you haven't seen it.
I can't wait to see it. That movie stars. I still don't even know really what it's about.
It's
I know it's about ping pong. Okay,
yeah.
It stars Timothée Chalamet, and he just won a Golden Globe for that role, and he's apparently the front runner, Oscar favorite for Best Actor as well.
He crushed it. Yeah,
that dude is on a mission to become one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah. The movie is a wild ride. Like I would say, it's not like as intense as like Uncut Gems, but it's like that kind of like like stressful, like kind of building up kind of feeling.
Same director, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
it is. Yeah. Those guys crushed it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncut Gems was such an exhausting and very personal.
It's the most stressful movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, for anybody who's ever been involved in gambling or sports gambling specifically, my goodness, you understand the insanity of that ride and the toxicity. MLB debut patch card, rookie card of Nick Kurtz, sold for $516,000. This is the second highest MLB debut patch sale of all time, under the $1.1 million sale for the pitcher of the Pirates, Paul Skenes. This is a massive, massive sale. And we've been talking about these cards for quite some time. These patches go on the player's jersey for their first game ever. It says MLB debut. They take it off, put it on a card, have the rookie sign it, 1 of 1. Now, obviously, all prices aren't the same. A lot of it is speculation on certain athletes, how well they perform. And also there's a lot of hot rookies that come out right away and people pay high prices for them.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how a lot of these cards develop over time based on the performance of players, right? There's some right now that are probably selling for a couple $1,000 and they're probably worth hundreds of thousands in the future.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. People are going to look back and be like, whoa, what an opportunity. But that continues the speculation. And we're seeing this now. We're going to see this soon in football, basketball. We're going to see it in soccer, MLS, and also European leagues.
Yeah.
We're going to see it in NASCAR. We're going to see it everywhere. Everyone's going to do it.
Yeah.
And what's cool about these, rookie cards come and go. Well, they don't really come and go, but pieces like this, they cement history, right? So it truly is a piece of history, not just a rookie card.
Yeah.
It's not it's phenomenal. So cool. Really excited to see big sales in this market.
Kind of curious, like think about these patches, like the patches get ripped off, like the jersey now does just have a hole in it now because they cut it out of the jersey. Like what happens to the jersey with an empty patch? Like it's
probably sewed on. They just cut the stitching.
They just cut the stitching off.
Yeah, just cut the stitching.
I'm kind of just imagining like a jersey and it's just there's a hole in the jersey where they cut it out and then you could sell the jersey with the empty hole because it came from the opposite side of the MLB patch. Then people match up the empty jersey with the pack.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and the rookie jerseys probably sell for a lot,
Yeah.
I presume. Yeah. What's interesting too is I've heard that they actually have a couple debut patches on their jersey. They replace them, so they have a few to work with, and then they just burn the rest.
Yeah.
So
Whatever
there really
your
is-
best quality
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be very well orchestrated to
Sure,
ensure that
yeah,
happens. You know,
Totally.
but man, what a ride that's going to be. I mean, that's going to future-proof cards for years.
Mm-hmm.
What a brilliant idea, whoever came up with that one. So Shohei Ohtani, quickly becoming one of the greatest players in baseball history. This one-of-one 2025 Topps Chrome Super Refractor sold for over $100,000. That is a really cool piece of art.
It's a really cool card.
Yeah,
That
it's a
is-
super
that's
cool
a
card.
very cool card.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one was
that'd be
actually
a cool piece to have blown up on your wall.
totally. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome poster. Yeah, this piece was actually caught live on a break.
Cool.
Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. What's up, Shane? Yeah, buddy. Thanks for joining. And everyone, make sure to hang out to the very end. We're going to be giving away a graded Pokemon card that we're going to unbox live, and we're also going to give away a VeVe digital collectible.
Yeah.
So make sure to hang tight to the very end. Spencer, are we going to do the? Are we just going to ask 2 questions? Or are we going to try?
We're gonna do one. One is gonna be we're gonna mix it up. We can't let the same person who wins every single time win again. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing one trivia question, and then we're gonna be doing one live draw. So we just realized this has probably been a thing for a while, but I guess StreamYard has a giveaway tool where if you put a hashtag in the chat, then you'll automatically be entered, and then so we can do it as a random draw. So we're gonna do one of the giveaways as a random draw. So yeah, if you're watching us over on X and you want to participate in that giveaway, make sure you move over to YouTube because you have to comment on the YouTube side. The X comments, unfortunately, will not get picked up from that. So yeah, I'll keep reminding people throughout the stream. But yeah, if you are watching on X and you want to participate in the giveaway at the end, make sure you move over to YouTube so you can comment there.
Definitely. Yeah. So, and also we should probably tell people to get to enter now, right?
I'm gonna wait until the end just so like people who are here actively watching can do it.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And speaking of flipping, and this is a perfect example, guys. Drake May, second-year player, did okay last year, is going to the Super Bowl this year.
Mhm.
This card was purchased for $19,000. It's a one-of-one downtown. These cards are really popular, even ungraded. This is a one-of-one downtown card, rookie card of Drake May, the quarterback for the Patriots, who's now going to play in the Super Bowl next weekend. Was purchased for $19,200. And then January this month, it sold for $72,000. And what's crazy is that if he does end up winning the Super Bowl, it probably be double that.
Right. Yeah.
But what an incredible flip in 6 months.
Seriously.
Amazing. I love stories like this. This is phenomenal. A collector was going through an old binder of cards where he stumbled across a true once-in-a-lifetime find. Sitting in the binder, likely ever since it was pulled in 2007, was Kobe's Topps one-of-one silver card. Seeing this makes it, yeah, what's really interesting about this, so apparently the binder was purchased by this guy for $100.
Wow.
Like 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah. He purchased it for $100, and there you can see one-of-one right here.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah. And now it's going to become, now it got graded, and it's going to be sold on Heritage Auctions, an upcoming auction, and it's valued at over $40,000.
Wow.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Graded 5, but doesn't matter.
It's fun to see these stories because there's a lot of people who collect cards back in the day, didn't even think about money, how much these could be worth. And they're like, oh yeah, I got binders up in my attic. Forgetting what they had, and sure enough, here they are, right? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is pretty wild. So as we all know, Logan Paul was selling his Gem Mint 10 Illustrator Pokemon card, arguably the most valuable Pokemon card of all time. It is currently just over $6 million. He purchased it for 5.2 a few years ago. And I think that card's going to pass 10 million easily. But to promote that sale, they're going to do a live box break. And what they did was they got a bunch of cases and they sold individual packs of Pokemon cards that they're going to break live.
Mm-hmm.
And they sold over $1.3 million in sales
Wow.
for these packs. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that buying the pack also had like extra perks, right? Like, didn't you like get to like? I think you actually get invited to the office to open the packs live with them, right?
I think so, and you also get a chance. I think maybe it depended on how many you bought. I don't know for sure, but I think you're right. I think if you at least bought a couple, you're invited to come.
I think even if you bought one, yeah, I think even buying one, yeah, got you an invite to the office to
Oh,
be there.
you're right. There were 14 winners total.
Yeah,
And apparently one person bought 10 packs, and two people bought 6 packs. Unreal.
yeah.
There's probably like 2 or 3 cases.
Yeah, and that is like a prime example of how do you use like fame and how to use like your influence to sell something for way more than it's actually worth by creating a whole event around it.
They made so much money on this.
Yeah, insane. Yeah, I mean these what do these boxes sell for normally?
$340,000.
Yeah, just by making an event around it, they 4x their money. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. That's insane. Jason, this one's up your alley. This ultra rare Mario game just surfaced on eBay after 40 years. Apparently, it was carefully stored away, and it's in remarkable condition. It sold for $70,000. Unreal.
That's
Unreal.
awesome.
And that's CIB, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason, how often do you see these sales? How often do these pop up? Like not very often, right?
Not very often. The matte sticker seal, that's the early version, and I don't even think they've found any of the first prints yet. I don't think those exist.
Really?
Wow.
Like none have been found ever?
I don't think so. No.
How is that possible? None have been found, even CIB.
Yeah.
So, because everybody wanted to open and play them.
Well, no, but Jason's saying that they haven't even found a first print CIB.
Right.
Yeah. So the matte print. I mean, it's been a while too, so I might not have the most accurate and up to date versions of this, but my understanding is that the very first prints of this, they haven't found any of those. So this one's interesting because this is a CIB, because they didn't come, they came with just the little sticker seal. Mm-hmm. And I think that the very first prints of this, none, I don't think any of them have been found. That was the last that I read.
Okay. So yeah, Ron, what's up, Ronnie? Ronnie's actually saying that recently there was one that was sold on Pawn Stars. It was a full system with the game, but yeah, not sure if it was first edition.
Interesting. Yeah, that's incredible and also very validating for the CIB market. And for everyone out there, if you don't know what CIB means, it means complete in box. It means it's not sealed. No. But it has everything that you need to complete the box.
Yeah, it has the game manual, the box, the game itself. Yeah,
and it sold for over $71,000.
Yeah,
incredible. Yeah, amazing. Disney Pinnacle, really cool, man. They had a really big launch the other day. They were selling these capsules that included very rare limited edition pins. And for Pinnacle, they said, if everyone out there doesn't know Pinnacle, I'm sure everyone out there does know Pinnacle. Pinnacle is a platform that's run by Disney, and they sell digital pins. Pins are insanely popular, and physical pins for the past 30, 40 years at Disney parks. And these are digital format of those pins, which we personally believe that we will see these in the Disney parks in the near future. And here are some of the examples. So you had Mickey Mouse, that's a 1 of 1. You had 1 to 25, 1 to 5, and then 1 to 10. So those are the different variants that you had. You had them of each character. I believe these 4 characters specifically. Absolutely amazing. So here's some of the sales that happened after the actual break. And they were immediate sellout. So they had 2 different options, actually. I just want to go back for a second. They had a $500 option, which basically guaranteed you one of the limited editions. And then they had a $695 option, which is open edition, which could potentially have one of those legendaries in there. And we do know some people that got some from open edition. One guy, he bought 2 of them, and he ended up getting a 1 of 10. Incredible. Yeah. So people were getting them off that. It's amazing.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, we're about to show off some of these sales. Yeah, people are about to see.
Yeah. I think to date, one of the biggest sales I've seen was a 1-of-1. We'll come back to that, actually. We'll come back to that. But some of the sales that happened, here's a Mickey 1-to-25, sold for $990, which is above retail. The Mickey Mouse 1-of-10, sold for $1,234. A Daisy Duck 1-to-5, sold for $1,300. And the only 1-of-1 that has sold so far, of Donald Duck, sold for $7,500.
Insane. Wow.
Very impressive.
I like the little 1-of-1 chain hanging off. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they look great.
Yeah.
And they interact, so like the things pop up and stuff.
Mhm.
It's really rad. It's very, very cool. The Mickey Mouse apparently has not been opened yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It could be in the open editions.
Yeah, true.
I would think at this point it's probably very possible it's in the open editions. I think.
Yeah, but if they sold out of the bigger packs, then probably, yeah.
Yeah, and one of the biggest sales that we've seen, I believe, at Pinnacle is for $30,000, and it was a 1-of-1 Star Wars.
Mhm.
It was around 30,000, and I believe that the Mickey Mouse will probably sell for over 15,000-20,000. I think it's very,
Somewhere in that
very
range, I bet.
possible.
Yeah.
That definitely seems likely. So very cool to see that from Pinnacle. Love seeing scarce collectibles. All right, yeah, I just wanted to announce that we were able to purchase a really sick collectible recently. This 1977 Shadow Trooper acquired. Very cool collectible. This is our third or fourth 1977, I think.
I think maybe
Yeah.
I think even more than that. We might have like 5 or 6.
Maybe. Yeah, I know 4 for sure.
You
So
guys
really-
stacking them for Ken Golden?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
We're getting ready.
You know it. Woo! Yeah. We're so bullish on these. I mean, and the thing is, too, and we'll get to that in a second, actually. We'll come back to that. I have some thoughts on that, but it's relevant to later conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, super stoked that we got this, and big shout out to the owner who acquired this one and then sold it to us. Thank you. So cool to have this one in our collection. We're putting a bounty out, guys. So we did this style in the past, and it's really fun. So what we're doing is we're putting a $2,000 bounty out on Stormtrooper 1977 Uncommon, or keyword or $2,000 for the Mint 501. So what does that mean? It's a bounty race.
It means
So
we couldn't decide which one we wanted more.
Yeah. We couldn't decide which one we wanted more. They're both the last mint. They're both special numbers that really represent Stormtroopers. Whoever lands it and wants to sell it to us, whoever emails us first, emailing vvbounty@gmail.com right in here. Whoever emails us first will claim the bounty, and we'll purchase it from you. So this drop.
We also probably would accept a DM too, but
Yeah, or a DM, but
Yeah.
we'll just keep it to email because it's cleaner. Yeah, so if you can email us, we won't be able to see everyone's DM. So if we're not following
True.
you,
yeah,
you
that's
DM
what we
us.
have the option. Yeah, in case we're not following you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you do land it, email us.
Yeah.
That's the fairest way we can for sure pinpoint when you messaged us.
Yeah.
So yeah, really excited for that. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. So this drops this Sunday. What my puppy down here. Missy, sit down. I'll show her off in a little bit. Lay down. I love you.
Hi, Missy.
Hi, Missy. So the Stormtrooper Series 2 is dropping this Sunday at 8 a.m. PST. We're seeing the collectibles in different formats. We're going to see special editions. It's a pretty cool drop. Really excited for it. But what's we're really bullish on is the mint numbers, right? So especially for 1977, that's the only 1977 in this entire collection,
Yeah.
which is wild. Out of like 5,000 plus collectibles. So yeah, we're really excited for it. If you end up landing it, let us know. And also in general, if you get special editions or anything, let us know. Tag us in the tweet. We'd love to reshare that. And again, guys, make sure to hang out to the very end. We're going to be giving away a Pokemon graded card and also a VeVe digital collectible. We're almost there too, by the way.
Yes, and also, yeah, reminder: if you're watching us over on X and you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure you move over to YouTube so you can comment there. Just because we're going to be using a new giveaway system, giveaway tool that's built into StreamYard, and so it doesn't support X. So
yeah,
you gotta comment directly within the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. Ronnie says that there's a 27,000 evaluation on Pawn Stars for a non-first edition copy of Mario, just confirmed.
Cool.
Interesting. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Ronnie. That's cool. I want to give out to our boy Wolverine 13. Big shout out for landing this 1923 Steamboat Willie digital collectible. Absolutely incredible, man. This thing, I don't even know what this would have sold for 4 years ago.
I know, right?
Absolutely incredible.
Do you know what the buy price was on this one?
I do. We're going to advertise it in a bit, so I'll advertise that soon. I'm not going to mention it here on the stream, but I just want to double check. He's cool with the advertisement, but I'm fairly confident he was, and we'll definitely share it, and we can post it again on the next episode.
I mean, I assume if it was purchased on Stacker, it's public data anyway.
Yeah. So 1923. What does 1923 represent? It represents the year that Walt Disney Studios first opened. Really special number. I think the number is always going to be immortalized, especially with the celebration of the 100th year anniversary. We're seeing that with like Topps Chrome packs from 1923, which I think themselves will hold significant value over time. Mm-hmm. The one-of-one Mickey Mouse of that series sold for $100,000 or $500,000. $500,000.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was thinking to myself, "What? This was like a year and a half ago, right?" And I thought, "What the heck? Why is somebody paying that much for that one-of-one Mickey Mouse?" Now they've released 2 or 3 different Topps Chrome packs of Disney characters over the past couple of years, and they're continuing to evolve that series. And as we know with cards, the first series of any new packs or cards sell for a high premium, especially for the Disney ones. I'm insanely bullish. We might just do an episode focusing entirely on that 2023 Disney Topps Chrome Disney packs. Telling you guys, like, there is some serious value in those cards. Serious value. So, very cool collectible. Congratulations for buying this collectible. So cool.
Yeah, Ronnie. Oh, sorry. Before you go into that, Ronnie is right. For some reason, I was thinking when you popped that up, I was thinking gloss sticker. So, that's the reason why that thing went for $71,000 or $70,000. So the matte sticker is the first edition of that. The matte sticker.
So the CIB one, the CIB one that sold for $70,000. That was
yeah. Okay. So that's good. I think that's really underpriced. So what they haven't found, what doesn't exist is a sealed copy of that. There's no sealed copy of the matte sticker in existence, which absolutely is the first print. And I don't think there's that many, matte sticker in general found. I don't know if there's that many. So I'm not sure what the exact number is.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, go ahead, Jason. Sorry.
Well, the next version is the gloss sticker. So the matte sticker was the first version. The second version was the gloss sticker seal. Which I'm not even sure how many of the gloss. I don't even know how many factory sealed gloss stickers are in existence either. So I think that's pretty rare as well. Incredible. But anyways, that's pretty cool to see.
That's really cool. Wow. Yeah, I do know a friend that has one of those first copies as great as a 9.6.
That's
CIB.
awesome.
Yeah.
CIB, yeah.
CIB. I mean, you saw that one. That one could potentially be a 9.6.
Mm-hmm.
Sold for 71,000 raw. Huge mistake not getting that graded.
I know, right?
And throw it up on Heritage. Huge mistake, because they could have got way more for it probably. Because that looks like a really high grade. I mean, that's nuts. I mean, people are looking for good deals on eBay, right? So when you see a high sale like that, usually it's undervalued.
Yep.
So, and Jason, you're nodding head to that. I presume you agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't look that thing graded. If it gets a decent grade, I think it's $250,000.
Holy smokes! Are you
even CIB?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think there's that many. I don't think there's that many graded. Now maybe there's more than I haven't looked at some of these numbers in years, but I think it could go for that.
Yeah, like Jason, you're not still buying video games, right? You're just holding on to all the stuff that you were smart about buying years ago, right?
Yeah, I haven't bought a whole lot of video games lately, simply because I think I just haven't bought a whole lot of video games. I've been putting money into other things.
Fair.
So Jason, I just texted you a photo of my buddies. Take a look at that.
Okay, let's check it out.
That's a first edition, right? Or first. Oh yeah, it is, because the First Coast collection. That's what it's referred to.
Yeah, you can. So on this one, these are really easy to The first one, wow, that's amazing, man. It's
Dude,
a matte sticker seal. So yes,
right?
it's absolutely.
Oh my god!
Wait
It's
a
9.6.
minute. How did okay? So these guys.
Unfortunately, I can't say who owns it live, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Man, that looks great.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
That's super cool.
Absolutely insane. Yeah, a 9.6. What do you think that's probably worth? A 9.6 of.
Man, I don't really want to say it live because, like, I don't want people's expectation. I don't want people to think, oh, that's crazy. But honestly, like, if he were to give this to like Ken and have Ken sell it, or like Heritage, I mean, it should go. What was the one that just sold complete in box on eBay for 70 something thousand?
71, yeah.
A couple $100,000, man.
Yeah.
Like if a raw one goes for 70 something thousand on eBay, if you at a 9.6, and this one looks really good too.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, I feel like, it has to be more than double. Like, 150,000, I think. But if you put it on Heritage or on Golden, I think a couple 100,000 at least.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, Batman Deadpool #1 comic just released on VeVe. We're waiting for this one to release for quite some time. Pretty wild. Yeah. Pretty cool to see it finally release. And it's crushing. The secret rares are selling for over 800. There's been like 6 or 7 sales over $800. Unfortunately, we missed out on this one. Pretty unfortunate.
Me too, because you had to wake up at 3 a.m.
I know.
to get it. And this was I scour this every single week. I buy stuff every week. And I did not wake up at 3 a.m. this week to check out the new stuff. And eBay hasn't been posting like, hey, they used to post every week, like, here's the new ones that are coming out. Mm-hmm. But they haven't been doing that for like a month or so, a couple months. So you have to just check it out. And I was like, man, I can't believe I missed this one.
And so I know this is a crossover, but is this the first DC comic to be on VeVe Comics? So there have been a couple others, right?
They have
it's still licensed under right here.
Marvel. Still licensed under Marvel, yeah.
Well, they have like the Harlequin one that it's the Dynamite comics that have released like the collaboration ones, but they're not selling. They're only selling like the digital edition. They're not. So do you remember when they came out with that one? I don't know. It was about 2 months ago.
Right. Was that licensed by DC?
Yeah, they literally sold it for like 30 minutes or an hour.
Yeah,
and then they quit selling them and then did the digital version early.
Wow.
I actually got lucky and I bought like 4 or 5 copies, and I wasn't even thinking that. I should normally I just keep buying and buying and buying.
Right.
I wish I obviously had bought more.
So are those sellable on the marketplace?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've sold all mine. I did, they sold for night. Now I'm thinking I wish I didn't sell them, because I was thinking that they shut it down and that they would eventually come back, but no, they never have. And they've released like several more editions with no, only the digital version, no NFT version.
That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Congratulations to anybody who got involved in this. Every single comic is above retail, even in the comments. So yeah, amazing purchase, amazing opportunity there. Wonder Man was released on Disney Plus, and it's the 3rd or 4th highest rated show of all time on Marvel. It's really good so far. I'm two episodes in. It's definitely standalone. It's fresh. It's different. I'm super curious where it's going to go. It's really good. Have you guys been watching it all?
Yeah, I've seen the first few episodes. I like it so far. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like a superhero movie at first, or superhero show at first.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Really excited for it. So that begs the question. Oh wait, here's the poster. That's not the question. It begs the question: when Wonder Man FA comic on VeVe? We really hope we get to see this one.
It's got to be soon. They have to be lining it up with the release somehow.
You would think so. Yeah, you would think so. We'll see. I would hope they release it by now, but yeah, this is a pretty big key, guys. I mean, we haven't really seen these Silver Age comics in a while, but this one is definitely has significant value. I would say that it's so hard to judge what a 9.8 1-of-1 would sell for, but I would say at least 100K.
Yeah,
the 1-of-1. So Wonder Man is going to become a really, really big character in the MCU. So keep an eye on this one, and you best believe we're going to put a bounty out for this. You best believe that. All right, last bit of news, guys, before our giveaway. So if you're hanging tight, stay a little bit longer because we're going to be giving away a Pokemon graded card and also a VeVe digital collectible in the next few minutes. So make sure to hang tight. And also, if you want to get involved in the giveaway for the Pokemon card, you need to answer on YouTube. So make sure everyone out there knows. We'll announce that before we do the VeVe giveaway, just to give everyone some time to enter.
Yeah.
So Candy Digital gave us an update, guys. They gave us an update. They essentially said that the platform is going to be enabled to allow process the withdrawals in the coming weeks. So if people wanted to, cash out their credit, which I'm in the process of doing. I was unfortunately one of the people that couldn't process or release their funds before the announcement of Candy Digital going down. So I'm glad to hear that they're at least being vocal about it. In the next coming weeks, we're going to be able to get that. And it also sounds like we're going to be able to get our collectibles as well. Yeah, and it says more resilient storage for collectibles available over the next 4 weeks. So what does that mean to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it means for me that it means that they're going to do some form of self-custody. And so, yeah, I think the only options really are either they're going to go full self-custody, on like a major chain like Ethereum and allow you to just move everything off directly that way and move things, and things will be tradable on OpenSea. Yeah. I don't see that being the case though, just because generally speaking, these licensors are pretty tight with trying to make sure their royalties are all insured. So, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of speculation online, but like I think there's definitely potential that it could move to collect chain. Who knows?
Man, that'd be insane.
I think they have a suitor.
You think so?
I mean, this screams that they have a suitor. So, there's a few things that they say in this. First of all, if there's no money in, they're not letting money go out.
Right.
So usually in these bankruptcy cases, etc., they go through the whole process and then they pay people out, and those people are not us. Those are actual investors, etc. And so, usually that money goes out, and then, the retail folks like us, we're kind of left holding the bag. But this to me sounds like they have a suitor, and it makes sense because like it's high IP. They have a revenue stream, so there is a built-in revenue stream. Maybe somebody comes in and new investors come in, etc. You can get some fresh money or fresh blood into the system, especially because it's high IP and there's already an existing revenue stream. But I think it sounds like they have a suitor, which is a good thing.
That's
I guess my big question though is like, is the actual Candy platform going to live on, and are they going to continue to operate the platform the same way it has been, or the assets going to get moved to a different platform and integrated into something else?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, because the entire website is gone. Like you can't log into. It's just not there right now. So we'll find out in the coming weeks.
A lot of people might not like to hear this, but honestly, like I really, really, really hope it's VeVe.
I do too. I don't know why people would want to hear that. Why would people not want to hear that?
Yeah, well, because people are so anti-VeVe. You say VeVe is so unbelievably polarizing in the space. It's
true, but I feel like most people who collect on Candy also collect on VeVe.
They do, but geez, man, you've got the maxis on all sides. You've got these NFT maxis, the walled garden people versus the full custody people, and then you've got the high IP brands versus the brands that you've never heard of, so to speak, that have to kind of make it. It's just I think there's a lot of but I think like that would be the best thing. I think the Candy brand or the DC IP benefits more from it than VeVe does, quite frankly. VeVe is a super established. They have big brands. From what I can see, they run. I know a lot of people, say all kinds of crazy things like, the team dumps on me and team this, team that. But the way I look at it is, it seems like they run pretty lean. and so, which is a good thing. You want to do that. They
Yeah.
need the longest runway they can, because the NFT space is really, really tough. It's
I mean, there's a reason that they're still here, and every other platform, that you collected on over the last 5 years is gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have a good, VeVe has a great revenue stream, and even when people get upset or they want to floor all their collectibles, I mean, that's still revenue for the company. When you floor your collectibles on VeVe, whether you sell it for $1 or $1,000, it's still revenue for the company. And so, that volume helps them. But I really I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's a VeVe move, although I think that's very low likelihood.
Min zero on VeVe.
that could get interesting.
I know, right? We're going to see number one mint comics in VeVe. That's going to be interesting and see that dynamic. But even then, if that did happen, regardless if it goes to VeVe, I hope it goes to the collect chain. And we've talked about this often, guys. VeVe is not going to be the only collectible space on the collect chain.
Yeah.
It's not going to
be. They could just redeploy the entire Candy platform right on collect chain without having to necessarily bring the assets into the VeVe platform. Exactly. That'd probably be the cleanest way to do it, honestly.
Now, Spencer, question for you. If I am able to self-custody my collectibles from Candy in the coming weeks, could I eventually migrate them to the collect chain, theoretically, in the future?
I think it all depends on whether or not Collect allows it. It's going to be like a permission chain. So I think they're going to have to specifically whitelist, collections to be moved over. So, I think if they decide to enable it, then 100%, I think it's definitely an option. But I think, kind of, we're just going to have to see how things go. And, and Jason, you're right here. I guess there are people who disagree with it. Yeah.
And hey, just keep in mind too, just because it goes to the collect chain doesn't mean it's necessarily with VeVe. Like we said, it's just an opportunity where these licensors can ensure royalties. And I personally would want it on collect chain. I very much believe in it.
I would rather see the Candy platform live on individually on collect chain.
Totally. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll definitely keep you all posted on how that develops. All right. Giveaway time.
Real quick, pull up that post that I sent you that I texted you, the Brandon
Sanderson.
That's
right. Yeah.
This is really cool news, guys. While Sean is pulling this up, so I don't know if any of you out there are fantasy readers, but I've gotten very, very into reading fantasy recently, and I guess recently as in last 6 years. But Brandon Sanderson, this author, was my basically intro back into reading. I feel like I fell out of reading for many, many years. I feel like school kind of just ruined it for me, and started reading these books. And I probably read 30 of his books, 25 to 30 of his books over the last 5-6 years. He's built the most incredible, well thought out, comprehensive fantasy universe that I've personally seen. He has multiple series that are interconnected. It's called the Cosmere. Basically, is the full universe, and there's multiple planets. All these planets are disconnected, but are connected through cognitive and spiritual realms and physical realms. There's ways to travel between them, and there's every planet has its own magic system and religion system and monetary system and fighting. It pulls every lever when it comes to high fantasy. And completely somewhat what you think unrelated series end up relating in weird Easter egg ways, and characters are named different things in different series, and you realize later on that they're the same person because they just lived in different times and are called I could go on forever. The books are incredible, and been talking about for years that Brandon Sanderson was gonna hopefully do something, and they've been talking for a while, and I think he's been working with Epic, and things kind of fell through, and his deal kind of he's now a free agent again, and so he went to Apple TV. This is going to be I think the next Game of Thrones when it comes to kind of high fantasy, high intensity action TV shows. If you read these books, it's hard to even comprehend how they're going to be able to execute some of these fighting systems on film. I almost kind of wish that they did it as an animated series instead of the live action, because I think they could do if they did an animated series in the style of Arcane, there's just so much more you can do with it, than with live action actors. But the really cool thing is that they're giving Brandon like complete creative control, like 100% creative control. Like that's the reason he decided to go to Apple, is because they were basically the only studio that were going to allow him to have the full control that he wanted to be able to do it. But yeah, this is going to be epic. Yeah. So first, I think they're going to do the Mistborn series as I think as a movie, or as multiple movies, and then they're going to be doing Stormlight Archive, which is kind of like the main series that runs through the whole Cosmere, and they're going to be running that, I think, as a TV series.
Incredible! Wow,
I'm so excited about this. Yeah, there's like the most exciting thing.
So my wife loves all of this stuff. She reads a ton.
Oh, has she read like specifically Sanderson?
Something happened.
Oop, Jason,
Am I
hear us?
Am I back?
Oh, you're back. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
did she specifically read Sanderson?
Yeah, so I'm not. I don't do a whole lot of reading. And so she was talking about Brandon Sanderson books recently, and she's read tons and tons and tons. And the funny thing is, she said something to the effect of what you said. She's like, some of these books they make into these, series and TV series. She's like, I don't know how they can do it, because there's stuff in the books that I don't think they can recreate that in these movies or these TV shows, etc. And so I was, we were chatting about that just actually a couple days ago, and specifically Brandon Sanderson and his stuff. But one of the things that fascinates me about this is when you really think about the intelligent, you have to be, you have to have an intelligence level that I can't comprehend. So for somebody like a Tolkien or a Sanderson, or the gentleman who did the Game of Thrones stuff, the list goes on and on and on. These folks make up complete languages, complete worlds, complete towns, complete maps. Then they have every character, their entire storylines arced out. They've got, I just, for the life of me, I can't figure out how intelligent you have to actually be to create that whole thing. It's just absolutely amazing.
So Sanderson, back in the day, obviously he was kind of just doing it on his own, but now that he's gotten he's raised like over $100 million just through Kickstarter for his projects. Wow. He's done unreal stuff, but now he has a huge team of people. So he'll write a book, and then he has a team of 50 people who goes through and make sure that there's no discrepancies, or there's nothing wrong. It's like, you said this, in this book that you wrote 19 years ago, you can't say that, because you said, he's a whole team of people who are going back
and book people will pick that out, because my wife is like, hey, I was reading this book and and then she missed something, she made an error, and I'm like, oh man, it's kind of funny.
No, the people who are into this kind of stuff are the type of people who notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole group chat on my phone just dedicated to Brandon Sanderson.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I wrote this down, Cosmere and Mistborn, so I'm going to ask her about that.
Oh yeah. This stuff is awesome. I'm so incredibly excited for these to come out.
That's so.
It's going to take a long time, but truly, if Apple's able to pull this off, this is going to be 25 to 30 years worth of content for Apple.
Incredible. Wow.
So this is something too that I think can kind of wrap up all the stuff you guys do and stuff, and some of the stuff that we're into. This is the stuff where I think augmented reality and kind of the next iteration of content really become amazing. So, it's one thing to watch an Apple TV show. It's another thing I'm really, really looking forward to the day where you can take the Cosmere world and create an immersive experience out of it. I think that would be amazing. Reproduce Moby Dick in augmented reality and go through that story that way. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, man. Wow. The closest we have to it today is video games. Like Hogwarts Legacy did an incredible job of making you feel like you're truly in that world. And apparently they're doing a whole very similar style, full world thing for Lord of the Rings as well. I think it's going to be coming out of them in the next few years. So that's going to be really cool. But I agree with you, Jason.
And now that you have AI, AI is so ridiculously advanced now. You could have, I forgot, there's a game coming out, and it's a pretty popular one now, and I forget which one it is. I Oh, it's Fable, and I think they're using AI as NPC characters, and so it's like there's going to be thousands and thousands of NPC characters in Fable, and they're going to be AI driven.
Oh, wow.
And so you could have endless personalities, conversations with them. So I think that's going to get very interesting over the next several years.
That's cool. And I just thought about that. So most of his books are novels, but he actually released one series as a graphic novel called White Sands. And it's, yeah, you can see it's a full, comic book graphic novel series. So there's a short trilogy that he did that also, connects all the worlds. But yeah, most of them though are like, thick, like 1,200 page, books. Like they're like these things are meaty. This is probably the easiest way to get into the universe. But the type of books that you start reading them, you literally can't put them down. Like
just you got my brains turning now in terms of speculation and value. I mean, his first edition book of Mistborn could be a good pickup right now.
Yeah, true.
Especially in really.
It's funny because I thought about that a couple years ago, and I never jumped on it. I should have.
And I don't know if this is actually a first edition, guys. I just googled on eBay. So don't like go out and start buying stuff, but do your homework. Yeah, do your homework.
All of a sudden, all the first editions get bought out.
But no, the world is about to know about this, in a way that they, unless you've read the books, most people have never heard about this, and this is big news, kind of within the fantasy circles. But most people have no idea. But yeah, you're right, Sean. I think this is definitely a good spec play. Is going after some of the first editions of his books.
Definitely, well, especially for Mistborn, because that's going to be a big series on Apple, right? And right here, you see his first edition. And typically, from what I've experienced, you see like it goes from 0 all the way to 1. That usually indicates a first edition book and a first print. First edition, first print. So I know it says first edition right there, but typically it doesn't mean first print. So you got to go.
And we have history as references too. You could go look up the first edition of Harry Potter, all the first edition books of Harry Potter. Go look up, R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones first edition books. Now, you're not going to know what they were selling for beforehand, but if you look at those books, you'll see what the upside can bring, because those go for a lot.
And again, guys, condition is key. They don't grade books yet, but I mean, this one's a little beat up, but condition. If you could find a really good condition copy signed by the author, I think there could be some serious upside if this shows is a success, which I presume based on this announcement, Apple's all in.
Yeah. Apple's like totally, completely all in. Yeah.
If they're publicly saying this is their answer to Game of Thrones, I mean, you got to expect big things.
Yeah. Well, Sanderson's like the best-selling fantasy author right now. Like he's the top of the world when it comes to that. So yeah. I'm stoked for this.
Super interesting. All right. Well, let's do a giveaway, guys.
Yeah. So real quick, while Sean is gonna run the first giveaway, we can start getting the entries in for the other one. So if you're joining us on YouTube, YouTube is where you have to post your comment. So on YouTube, if you post a comment that says #giveaway, just #giveaway, that will automatically get you entered into that giveaway, and I'll be able to see on our side if those pop up. So yeah, on YouTube, just type in #giveaway in the chat, and that'll get you entered.
So make sure to do that now, guys. Yeah. So
got to do it on YouTube. So if you're joining us on Twitter, make sure you come over to YouTube and do it on there, and that'll get you entered. There we go. It's working. Nice. Yeah, I've seen all the entries coming on my side. Perfect.
Awesome, guys. Yeah. So #giveaway on YouTube to enter. Has to be on YouTube.
Yeah, or do lowercase g. I don't know if it's cap sensitive, but do lowercase g just in case.
Okay. Yeah, lowercase. I'll fix that real quick.
Yeah, this will help you guys that don't necessarily. I know a lot of people get lags when they're entering our giveaways, so this will make things a little bit easier for you guys.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Awesome. Yeah, and get those likes up. Appreciate you. Thanks, James. Yeah, thank you. You got it. Awesome. Appreciate you for doing that. That's great. Yeah. So get those hashtags in, guys. We're gonna run the VeVe digital collectible first giveaway, and then we'll do a giveaway for the graded card. We're actually going to unpack it. I'm going to keep the banner up just so everybody knows. Did it just disappear? Oh, yeah, it's on a timer.
Nice.
Let me fix that. Timer off and saved. All right. So make sure #giveaway on YouTube, and you're automatically entered to win a graded Pokemon card, guys. And this is going to be shipped worldwide.
Well, so the Pokemon card, you'll have options. You can either keep it digitally if you want to on the Drip platform, or you can redeem it and have it shipped to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Love seeing those hashtags, guys. That's awesome.
Here we go.
That's awesome. So first off, we're going to do a giveaway for VeVe Digital Collectibles. And again, you can answer this on both Twitter and and YouTube. The first person to answer correctly and the first person to answer will win a VeVe Digital Collectible. Now, here's the question. In the beginning of the stream, we showed a Croc, an image of upcoming Crocs that are going to be released. What was the company for those Crocs?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What company?
What company made the ridiculous Crocs?
That are going to be sold soon? Let's see if it, oh, there we go. We got answers. All right. And I think the winner is, yeah, it is. Yo, Shane.
Walking away
Congratulations.
with the
Let's
digital
go.
collectible from VeVe.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Shane. Let's
Well
go.
done, Shane. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations. Answered from YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
nice. All right, we still got a few more people who are coming in here. It looks
Yes, that's awesome. Oh, happy for you, Shane. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So I'm gonna get things going on Drip right now to run that. And then real quick as well, if you haven't signed up yet on Drip, I'm going to throw in the link as well here. Go ahead and sign up using our link. So if you sign up using your link, you'll get some free credit on the platform to use. You'll get anywhere up to $250 in credit. It's a random amount. Jason just did it. He got $10, but you can get $10, $25, $50, anywhere up to $250. So you could end up getting a good amount. So yeah, go ahead and sign up if you haven't already. You also need that as well if you're going to claim the giveaway that we're about to do. But yeah, I'm going to show off Drip real quick. So
Yeah.
There's
And
like
also-
tons, I was just looking at it now. There's tons of stuff in here.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like all kinds of stuff you can buy.
And also, guys, just so you know, a heads up, next week we're going to be doing an unpacking live. So you can come on, you can purchase packs. We're gonna open them and break them just like on Whatnot, and it's gonna be done digitally. So we're introducing the platform today to give you an idea of how it works and the style. It's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. And we're gonna open packs together. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited for it. So make sure to support the channel and use our sign up code to get some free money. And as Spencer mentioned, it's a spinning wheel thing. I think you can get up to $10, $25, $50, up to $250.
Up to $250.
Yeah, so you're getting a minimum of $10. So use that to buy packs that are going to be next week. So for our live break. So
exactly.
it'll be a lot of fun.
So, real quick, first I'm going to show off the pack just so you guys can kind of get an idea. But yeah, there we go. That's the Drip platform right here. But yeah, so this is what our packs look like. And from this screen, when this actually goes live, I think you actually can start buying packs now if you want to get a head start. But this is our account, so we're not allowed to buy our own packs, which makes sense. So that's why it says it's grayed out here. But you can go ahead and see. Let me see. Before you're able to see all the different cards that were in the pack. I don't know why I'm not seeing it now. But those will pop up at some point. They're still populating everything on their end. But yeah, there's some really, really cool cards in there. The cards, go up to a few $100s. But the packs only cost $30. So they're relatively cheap. And then, yeah, you get a slab PSA Pokemon card that comes out of these. So the way that, we'll be selling them will be through the Drip platform. So just to kind of show it off, you have a bunch of streamers on here. And so we'll be streaming directly through the platform. And it's basically a live selling platform. So you can go ahead and say, I'll show, example really quick. People do, live unboxings and stuff on here as well. So some people sell physical cards in addition to doing the digital packs. But yeah, the first drop that we're going to be doing is a digital pack. And so it's going to be a live selling experience, kind of like Whatnot or eBay Live, if you've seen that. Going to be a really cool experience because any pack that you buy live on the stream, we're going to be able to rip that open for you and show it live on stream. It's going to be a whole fun experience. But yeah. Nice. Yeah, Omar says, he's been a user of Drip since it started. So yeah, definitely come hang with us on our stream next week, Omar.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And buying packs also supports the channel as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so support the channel, buy some packs, and get something good. We're excited for you guys. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
And there's also different tiers, right, Spencer? I mean, you can get like anything up. There's different values of packs. Are they all the same price?
So the pack that we're selling is going to be just going to be packs that basically it's our branded pack that we're going to be selling. So those are all $30.
$30.
Yeah,
So
and then
$30
within that, there's obviously a bunch of chaser cards. But then there's some cheaper cards. So if you're familiar with doing live draws on Courtyard or Fanable or sites like that, then yeah, that's how it works. All right, Agent 415, just sneak it in with the hashtag giveaway at the end.
Awesome.
Yeah, and if you guys, if you're got a few more seconds here to enter the giveaway, we got 10 entries so far. So yeah, throw hashtag giveaway in the comments on YouTube if you haven't yet.
It's a huge chance to win a free Pokemon graded card, guys. So Wes, make sure to put in hashtag giveaway to automatically be entered to win a Pokemon graded card. Really cool.
Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal the card right now, and then once we reveal the card, then we'll pick who wins it. So if you haven't yet, throw in hashtag giveaway. Just making sure you're able to see my screen, right, Sean?
Last chance, guys. Last chance.
Well, we haven't picked the winner yet, so you still got a little time. But I'm gonna draw it now, so at least you can see the whole experience. So here we go. Here we go.
All right,
and we're gonna open the pack.
Can you enlarge it? Hey, nice.
Okay, there we go. So whoever wins this will be getting the CGC graded 8 Lapras 1999 original series in Japanese. So it looks like you're able to sell it directly back to the platform for $20.79. So the value is probably a little bit higher than that. In reality, but whoever wins this can either keep this in your vault, your digital vault on the Drip platform, or just sell it directly back to the platform, or list it for sale there, or they can also redeem it and have it sent to them. There we go. I can maybe make that a little bit bigger. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
There we go. So that's a better look at the actual card itself. Awesome. Pocket Monsters, OG name in Japan. Love it. All right. So let's go ahead now and do the giveaway winner. And so let me share my screen on that. There we go. So there's the giveaway tool. Okay, we got 13 entries here. Perfect.
13,
you got a couple,
guys. Great.
Couple of the people that were able to sneak in there. So we're gonna do the draw right now.
Hey, this is fun.
Yeah. So everybody can see it.
Someone teach.
Geodrox. Hey, congratulations,
so cool.
Geodrox.
It's the first time we've done this. That's super fun. Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. So congratulations, Geodrox. Thanks for participating in the giveaway. Go ahead if you haven't already. Make sure you create an account on Drip. You can use our link right there, and we'll make sure that we get that to you. Are you, Sean? Do you know if we're connected with Geodrox on Twitter?
Oh, there we go. He just commented. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice. Awesome. If you're not connected with us on Twitter, you can email us at comicsandcryptopodcast@gmail.com. I will put that up in the banner.
Yeah. Send us an email at comicsandcrypto@gmail.com, and then we'll make sure to coordinate to make sure that we get that into your account.
Yeah. And if we're not following on Twitter, let us know your Twitter handle as well. We'll give you a follow.
Yeah. 100%.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Huge congrats. Huge congrats.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's so cool. All right, guys. That's a blast. That was awesome. Really fun episode. Make sure to hang out with us next week, guys. We're going to be doing this live. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be breaking packs. It's going to be great. So make sure to join us. You want to support the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun across the board. We'll be doing a giveaway again as well. Thanks again for joining, everybody. It's been a blast, and we'll see you all next week.
See you guys.
See you guys.